Hey, yo. Welcome back to the motherfucking pod. I am your host, the only light skin to be this light, the only light skin to be this bright, the lightest of lightest. President Light Skin in the building, bitches. This is Problematic Light Skin episode 19. Yes, we back. Another week. Another week of some bullshit. To get right straight into the pod, we are on an historical 37-day government shutdown, right? It's been 37 days since the government shut down. The airplanes. The airplanes are speaking up. The airports have stated that they're going to be canceling a lot of flights this holiday season, which is good. Bro, we got a lot of shit going on in the country. Nigga, you don't need to go see your family this year. Nigga, act like it's COVID. Like, hey, look, I'm trying to save money, dog. I used to have food stamps, a month ago. Now I don't. But stay your ass home, bitch. Like, act like you gotta go see your ugly ass grandma. This could be her last year. Well, fuck it. She don't want to see you. Damn, all this cooking that motherfuckers want to do this year. Like, damn, bro, y'all don't get tired of this shit. So yeah, government shutdown, 37 days. As of filming this, it could change tonight. Oh, let's double check. Let's do a live report. Let's see if it's. Nope, no new news. It's still 37 days. I mean, it's not funny, but it's just the funny aspect of like there are really people blaming the Democrats in this situation, and I would say, honestly, I rock with them because I don't want to pay any more higher premiums than I already pay now. Bro, insurance is already a scam. Whether it's car insurance, whether it's health insurance, so many people get fucked by these companies. Like, oh, like I've been paying you niggas for like the past 20 years, and the one time I actually have to go to the doctor or hospital, oh, y'all deny a claim. Y'all deny, like they'll deny your claim on purpose because they know you won't fight it, right? And so the fact that we deal with that with insurance, I don't want them niggas going up on the price of insurance because y'all already scamming. Like, so I don't want to pay any more to scammers. I think that's the last thing I want to do. And so if the Democrats gotta keep this business shut down until damn, what was that shutdown? The bus shutdown they had. Let's do that. The Montgomery bus boycott. Okay, there we go. I'm so sorry. I was literally thinking about when we had the government shutdown. They were talking about TSA. I was like, bro, I was literally thinking of the Montgomery bus boycott. So all right, so if we're in 2025 now and the government's been shut down, like they're pretty much going to shut down all these airports because they just don't have no people to support them. Think to the Montgomery bus boycott that lasted 381 days from December 5th, 1955 to December 20th to 1956. Them niggas was walking. Them niggas was walking for 2 years. Well, 1 year. About a year. A whole year they was walking. And, and that started with the because of Rosa Parks and everything. So, nigga, if niggas was walking in the 1950s, your ass can walk to another state. Hey, the government shutdown is a good thing, bro. I mean, it's not. Like, people need to be getting paid for their service. But if you ain't getting paid, nigga, go get a job, bro. Like, oh, they're not paying me. How am I gonna, nigga, go do some DoorDash. Nigga, go do something, bro. Get you some income. Nigga, go sell some, like, don't sit there and just take it. Don't sit there and just take it. Go do something about it in the meantime until they can figure that shit out. But I ain't paying no more premiums on that scamming ass insurance, bro. I don't give a fuck. I know, look, I'm sorry. Anyway, so with the government shutdown, we also got big news in New York. I think this is the biggest news. I want to make sure I say it. Zohran Mamdani has won New York. He's the New York mayor. First Muslim New York mayor. I'm sorry, that's the wrong sound. I'm so sorry. That's the wrong sound. Well, actually, honestly, if you're an asshole, the mayor of New York is now a communist. All right, he's a socialist. There we go. It has to play through. Okay. But Zohran Mamdani. Hopefully I'm saying his name right. I think it's a big up. Look, the episode of the podcast, this episode of the podcast is Hope is Real. And it showed last night, and I know this was a small win for Democrats, but Democrats, look, you have an opportunity. You have an opportunity to make change going into whether next year's elections and the next presidential elections. All right, whatever you do, don't put Gavin Newscum. Well, how did Trump say it? Gavin Newscum. Don't put Gavin Newscum as your candidate for presidential. Like, we need people who want to see support, who want support for their people. Like, what are you doing for me? Why should I vote for you? And Zohran Mamdani is the prime example of that. This motherfucker was like, hey, what do you need? I got you. Like, that was it. That's all we want. Trump tried to give us that. Trump built a campaign on wanting to give us that. And he fucked that up. Like, the farmers are getting fucked. Low income people getting fucked. And somehow the billionaires ain't getting fucked. And then I see people like defend the billionaire. I would never defend a billionaire. Even if I was a billionaire myself, I would never defend me. Nigga, you see how much money I got? I know I've been like, I grew up struggling, bro. And yeah, I got good money. Like, okay, let me take that back. I don't even got good money. I can live okay money. That's the money I got right now. Like, okay. But if any bad thing happen, I'm fucked. I'm joking. But it's like, and so New York, and a lot of people talking about, oh, it's a communist, he's a socialist. Okay, maybe we need that because this other shit ain't been working. Like, nobody seemed like they care about the small people. Everyone cares about the billionaires. Like, oh, we got to make sure the billionaires keep their billions so they can keep their money in our. Fuck their money, nigga. Go to Wyoming. Go build your house. Guess what? They'll come back in like 2 months. I swear to God, they will. Nobody needs billionaires. Like, nobody needs them. They exist. Yeah, they made money. They probably got a little income from dad. And yeah, they got some money now, but it's like, fuck them billionaires, nigga, bro. Go live in Colorado or some shit. Like, nah, but they want to live in Texas. They want to live in Cali. They want to live in New York. All right, cool. Then you need to pay what's due, nigga. You don't need to be a billionaire every year. Oh, I got all these billions, don't know what to do with it. And niggas out here struggling, bro. Niggas didn't get the opportunity that you got. Like, that you probably scammed your way to. Most fucking billionaires probably scammed their way to the top. And most scammers I know in jail. So look, you say you don't want communists, you say you don't want a socialist, but look, the shit ain't been working for us, and something needs to change. Maybe the old recipe of being a communist and socialist was bad, right? I mean, China, look at China. I mean, that's prime example of like a communist country, right? Right? But but they're living fine. I mean, I'm sure there's some weird shit going on that we don't see, but like, it's afloat. So maybe we see the communist socialist shit and it's like, okay, and think of it like a recipe. The recipe changes over time. Maybe the original recipe was a little crazy. But if we kind of just take a couple things from it, we can repackage it, and say, hey, here you go. like, just think of like any company ever that's ever acquired something, and then all they did was just repackage it and then sell it to you as something new. And it's like, oh, okay. Like, Oh, like look like the Sierra Mist from Pepsi. Like I guess they lost Sierra Mist, so now they give you the Starry. The Starry is just Sierra Mist, just repackaged. I think the flavor change, but you get the idea. It's just you repackage the shit, you know. Like yeah, that shit was crazy, but you know, but yeah. So um shout out to New York. New York is now a socialist communist state. Woo! um, hey, but guess what? City didn't get caught on fire. You know, like no one burned the city down except for LA. LA LA won a championship and they burned their city down and New York got the greatest change they probably ever needed. And you know, and it was like, nah, we cool. I mean, it's a mayor race. It's not like he's governor or anything. So whatever Zohran Mamdani can pull out from this is a big ups to him. Like I know it's gonna be hard for him, and then people will probably like you can't like people gonna say, oh well, he failed New York. I was like, did he? Because I mean, there was an orange guy in the White House that was really stopping that nigga from doing anything. So shout out to Zohran Mamdani. I hopefully I'm saying his name. Zohran Mamdani. Yeah, I hate it with that little accent. You see that shit. But as I spoke about it, the LA Dodgers did win. Hold up. Let me play the right sound. LA Dodgers win the World Series. I think I said this a couple weeks ago where I was like, the LA Dodgers to dog walk the fuck out of the fucking Toronto Blue Jays. Fuck Canada, nigga. I'm still on it. Fuck Canada. But that was a great World Series. I'm gonna tell you, I can't remember what was it like game 3 where they went like the 18 they went 18 fucking innings, bro. That was fucking insane. Like I want you to understand, I was at work when the game started. I left work, went to the gym for about like an hour or two, and the game was still going. I drove home, was about an hour from work. The game was still going, and then I watched like two more innings, and I was like, all right, I need to go take a shower and I'll come back. It seemed like we're gonna be here all night. Nigga, as soon as I stepped in the shower, Freeman Hoffman hit a home run. I was like, God damn it. But I was like, yo, that was a good World Series. 7 games. You know, shout out to the Dodgers. Much love. But yeah. So shout out to the Dodgers. So in other news, I think this happened on Halloween. NLE CHOPPA shot shots at YB. All I have to ask is, why are we here? Like, who gives a fuck about NLE CHOPPA? Like, what are you doing? Like, do you really want to go toe to toe with YB? No, you don't. And it's like he sampled like Tupac's Hit 'Em Up, right? I'm sure that's the sample. I don't know, niggas be sampling everything nowadays. But I mean, it was alright, but I thought he was talking about Kodak at first. I didn't know he was talking about NLE. I didn't know he was talking about YB. I was like, oh, this is talking about Kodak. But then I saw the comments and people were like, oh no, he's talking about YB, and I was like, oh okay, good luck, nigga. I mean, like, I don't know what the expectation is. This is not like a Kendrick Drake situation. I don't know if I'm looking at both of them like, man, one's a lyricist, one's a I don't really know what to take from it. It's just like niggas beefing. Like I know NLE Choppa ain't gonna do shit. So I mean, I'm sure YB probably would over NLE. It's the same. NLE Choppa is the same nigga that didn't read the Bible right. So I don't know what this is. We're just gonna move on because it ain't even irrelevant. It don't even make sense. All right. So next up, we got Deon Cole is in the news. Comedian Deon Cole is in the news. If you thought Kai Cenat was a plant, you'd be wrong. Because so Deon Cole was on Drink Champs. and he was talking about Kai Cenat being at the BET Awards, which was a huge thing because Kai was live streaming the whole thing. I remember there was like an issue. Oh shit, hold on. No, it was like a huge thing. Deon Cole was at so okay, so he was on Drink Champs. I was fixing the computer. I do apologize. So we'll start over. If you thought Kai Cenat was a plant, you might be wrong. Okay. But yeah, so Deon Cole was on Drink Champs, a comedian Deon Cole, and he was talking about Kai Cenat being at the BET Awards. He just referred to Kai Cenat as like a big streamer or whatever. And the issue was that Kai was there and he wasn't paying homage to the legends that are in the building, right? This is the BET Awards. Like this is filled up with like legends, awesome creative people, etc. Whatever. And I mean, if you watch the live stream, I think the biggest thing that had came out during that time was Wale. Because Kai Cenat kind of just ran up on Wale. He was like, he saw Wale, and I think Wale was playing like the Nintendo Switch. He's like, "Oh, you playing the Switch?" Da, da, da. And like, and then he didn't realize it was Wale. And then people in the chat told him it was Wale. And I was like, even when that happened, I was like, you don't know who Wale is? Like, bro, like as somebody who is in the rap, like you're pretty much in the rap community of things, the rap genre of things. Like you have all these rappers, pop stars, all this stuff, and you don't know who Wale is, nigga. I mean, I get you're young, but you ain't that young. Like, I'm like, what we talking about? You know? So I remember that when that happened, and I think there was some issue with like Babyface as well. Um, make sure, make sure the mic is good. And then and let's see what else had happened that night. Oh, anyways, so Kai's big issue is that he was saying that too young. He was too young. Like he's young. He don't know. But I was like, yet again, you've been around all these people. Now maybe Deon Cole is a deep cut. You might not know who Deon Cole is. I know who Deon Cole is, but it's like maybe a lot of people might not know who Deon Cole is. So that's a little understandable, right? Drewski clearly know, and the clip has been online where it's like you show like Kai seeing Deon, and but this is my issue that has always been with Kai. Kai thinks, I guess, well, excuse me. I guess the way Kai probably looks at it is like he's supposed to be the coolest person, or everyone's supposed to know who Kai Cenat is. Everyone's supposed to know who he is, and he'll geek out on certain people, but he won't geek out on like what I like to call deep cuts. Deon Cole is a deep cut. Like I would have been like, yo, that's Deon Cole. Like I remember like when Deon Cole was on Conan, that was a big thing for me. I love Deon Cole. Like I was like Deon Cole in front of white people now. Like you can see how funny he is. um, but yeah, so my issue. So yeah, if you thought Kai was a plant, well, I feel like you're not a good plant if you don't know who everyone is in the industry that you probably like kind of build your back off of. I mean, like even during his Mafia-thon, he had like a rap radar type thing going on where it had a bunch of rappers and stuff. Right? So imagine not knowing any of these rappers and then you're having them come on and rap on your stream, which would be fucking insane. So I don't know, like my thing with Kai is that when someone can feel like they're the coolest person in the room, they can kind of just offset. Like he'll get, like I said, he'll geek out on certain people. But like to me, like let's say like New Edition was in there. Like, would you even know who New Edition is? Like, bro, New Edition is like the culture is like 112 or Jodeci. It's like, excuse me. So yeah, so with that, I mean, I understand about Deon Cole. Deon Cole, like, if you don't know who Deon Cole is, like, you probably wouldn't. Like you're not supposed to know like every. There's a lot of artists. People ask me, "Oh, you never heard?" And it's like sometimes I just don't hear. But like, that's out of the 1 out of 10. Like, you'll probably ask me about 10 90s, 80 artists, and maybe there's like two of them I probably never heard of. But then like the other 7 or 6, I've like, okay, yeah, I know who you're talking about. Yeah, I've listened to them before. And sometimes sometimes it take a trigger. It's like sometimes they just need to play a song, and it's like, oh, okay, cool. As of filming, this is like Thursday, November 6th. The new Michael Jackson, Michael Jackson, I guess biopic movie dropped today. Jackson's biopic movie is coming out. I feel like we've had so many biopic movies. It's fucking crazy. But the biggest thing coming from this movie, Jafar Jackson, looks amazing as Michael. I mean, it's pretty much his nephew. Um, and the mannerisms, just like somebody who just like studied Michael. I don't really know how old he is. Let's see how old he is. So he's 29. Oh, okay, yeah. He damn near look like Michael. I'm not gonna lie to you. He damn near look like Michael. Um, but yeah, the mannerisms look great. I think this movie's gonna be fantastic. I mean, you have somebody who grew up around Michael, know the smallest things that Michael did. Like, there's a lot of things when you hear people do interviews about Michael Jackson, you're like, damn, you never seen that. You never hear no one say that. And then it'd be cool to I can't wait to see Jafar, because there's probably things that Michael did, like, whether it was maybe like tapping on his leg while he was waiting for something, or it's just those small things that I can't wait to see, like the little Easter eggs that only like Jafar maybe might know, the family might know, and so it's gonna be really good. But the movie looks fucking amazing. There's a scene where they do Thriller, and bro, it just looks like straight like as if Michael is back with us, like that shit. The king of pop, and I love like the love Michael gets a lot of love, and like there's people don't really be like giving up on Michael, like, and which I fucking love about TikTok. TikTok will bring like light into these songs that like I remember that there was the one skating dude who was listening to Fleetwood Mac. So the guy that was like skating on that skateboard, like the Mexican dude, and he was listening to Fleetwood Mac, just chilling, vibing, like just bringing those old classic songs forward into the future is always amazing. I've been seeing Michael Jackson get like him and the Jackson Five, getting that love. It's that sexy Dexy dance, and like people will play the song and like do the dance that Michael's doing, like pointing. Hey, hey, hey. That's great. So I just love this. I love to see that Michael still gets that love, bro. Some of the best songs, from Michael. I mean, like they're generational. I wish Prince would get that love too, because Prince has a lot of amazing music that I feel like gets slept on. That I think would be amazing if it made on to TikTok and shit like that, just to preserve that Prince legacy. Because I see the Gap Band getting love. It's like all. It's so good to see like like old school music and like these kids like, damn, this shit fire. Like, it's like, yeah, this is what niggas missing out on, bro. But yeah, the Michael Jackson biopic movie trailer dropped today, and I thought it looked amazing. I can't wait to go see that. I don't know if I'm gonna see it in theaters, but I will go see it. All right, so next up, I think the biggest news coming out of there's been this talk about Jay-Z and who he would like go toe to toe with in a verses, right? So I don't want to go too deep into it because I feel like I don't know, like it's very subjective, right? But if I were to see any verses with Jay-Z, these are to me would be the top 3 people I think could hold their own with Jay-Z, right? So you have to think of like Jay-Z's catalog. And you have to think, okay, like when people don't realize what a versus is. Versus is like I'm gonna play my top song, you play your top song, and it needs to be able to keep the same energy, basically. Like if I drop boom, you drop boom, and then we need to be able to keep the same energy, or someone do even better. Like no, this is a hit, this is a hit. And to me, I think me personally, there's 3 people I could probably think that could go toe to toe with Jay Z in the verses. I'm gonna say so. My top 3, not in any specific order. Just these are just my top 3. So if Jay Z were to be in the verses, my top 3 would be either DMX, Because I think of that Rough Rider anthem. I'm just uh but I just when I think of like DMX's catalog, I'm like, oh, DMX could go he could go band for band with Jay-Z. Um I'm gonna say Future. Future has a crazy catalog. Like I remember I saw Future live. I remember when Future was out. I was never really a fan of Future, and it wasn't until later I started to grow into it. I guess because I became more toxic as a person. So I started to really respect the music a little bit more. But like when you really think about it, Future got like some crazy hits, like that could really probably like I would say like could beat Jay Z if you think about it, you know. And I think the last one, the last I've seen people say Nas. I don't know if I would say Nas per se. Nas reminds me of like J. Cole versus like Drake. It's like, okay. I mean, Nas got great hits, but I don't think I've ever like heard a Nas song on the radio. I know that sounds crazy disrespectful, but I'm just saying like when I just to me I just you know Nas is a more a lyricalist. Like Nas has his own you would have to like put someone else with Nas. Like they just wouldn't to me they wouldn't mix like if we're going banger for banger, right? Um Damn, I had a third, but as I started thinking about it, I was not too sure as to saying it. But I right now I like DMX and Future going doing the verses with Jay Z. I could see that like possibly being it. Trying to think who else. I wouldn't say Busta. LL. Nah. Will Smith. Imagine putting Will Smith and Jay Z in a verses. Look at Jay Z's like going an hour in, and Will only had like 3 songs. It's that summertime. I don't know. I don't know who I would put. I mean, I guess Wayne. Could you do Jay Z Wayne? I think you probably could. I think that would be a solid versus right there. Like as long as it's anything before, after, or as long as it's Carter 3 and before, then yeah, maybe. I don't know. Like I don't know. Like when I really think about Jay Z music, and maybe I haven't listened to his catalog like that in a long time, so maybe I want to try to like go listen to his catalog again and just try to like put something together. But I mean, if I were to put 3 people with Jay Z in a catalog, I mean the verses. If I were to put Jay Z in a verses with 3 people, I would say DMX, Future, or Wayne. I think that would be solid. I think that's solid. I think it's a solid pick. Yeah. Now, who would win? I have no idea. But I just think it would be a great time. I think it'd be a great time. See, I wanted my little two cents in that little verses. I mean, there's so many other artists, but it's just like you have to think like you have to think like catalog and like man, like yeah, you might have a good. Oh shit, you know what? Nelly? What do you think, Nelly? Man, maybe we do Nelly. So what? Maybe Jay Z versus either DMX, Future, Wayne, or Nelly. I wouldn't say Ti. Nelly got hits, but I don't, because I'm trying to think of like the way these niggas is moving and their music. Like I don't know. We're gonna stop because then I'm just gonna continue to keep going and it's just gonna get out of hand. But yeah, that is it for that. All right. So next up, we're gonna finish out the pod. We got our week 9 recap and our week 10 picks for the NFL 2025 season. Oh shit. All right. So let's do week 9 recap. So week Last week for week 9, I went 9-5. A couple notable things that happened this past week. Jaden Daniels broke his arm. I think he just got back from injury and is now back on injury, or he broke his elbow or some shit like that. I don't know. It should look disgusting. So much love to Jaden Daniels. Hey man, my prayers are up for you. The Bears and Bengals probably having one of the greatest games I've seen in a long time. These motherfuckers went band for band. All right, they was playing like this game was determining if they was going to the playoffs or not. I was like, damn, like would y'all go into the next round into the playoffs? Like niggas, not even niggas in the playoffs even play like this. That's why I was so confused. I was like, damn, where's this bro? We need more games like this. Y'all niggas need to start playing like these wins are important. Cause they are. And the Chicago Bears and Bengals game was like a damn near playoff game. That was like Bills, Kansas City Chiefs type shit, you know? Like, I don't like if you're in the fucking playoffs, I better not see no goddamn blowout. I need the quarterbacks running. I need y'all doing like crazy ass plays, trick plays, whatever you gotta pull out the bag to get the dub. I need you to do. You at the playoffs, bitch. So this was definitely the week 9 game was a playoff game. That's crazy. Another news, Big Jerry himself was touting he had like some crazy trades coming. And then they traded a 2017 first round draft pick for Quinnen Williams. Huh? Like, bro, like all these Cowboy fans be like, hey, look, we gonna wait it out. We gonna wait till Archie get here. I guess maybe Archie ain't been doing so good. I don't know. I ain't really looked at Texas. Let's look at Texas thing. But yeah, that was like the big thing that people were waiting for Archie Manning. Like, Jerry Jones gonna get Archie as soon as he can. But maybe Archie just ain't been doing too well. They're like, nah, we don't need it. Oh, they're going 7-2. Not bad. Now are they gonna beat Georgia this weekend? Probably not, but okay. But yeah, so Jerry gave up some crazy ass. I think he gave the first round and second round pick, like, cause they got that from the Micah Parsons deal. And I was like, and Michael Parsons has been doing fantastic for the Green Bay Packers. And then like the Green Bay Packers happen just to be a better winning team. But yeah, shout out to the Cowboys. And then losing to the Cardinals too. Man, y'all over here working on defense. Y'all niggas need to work on offense. Like, I don't know what the fuck is going on over there. Speaking of the Cowboys, Marshawn Nealon unalived himself this week. Actually, today was it today or last night? At the time of filming this, and let me make sure I say his name right. I don't want to disrespect his name. Marshawn Nealon was the first score for that Cowboys game. They did the punt recovery. They stopped the punt and then they went and recovered the ball, and he was the one to get the touchdown, which is crazy. And now he's not here no more. And that really sucks. That really sucks. It really sucks to see. It's a bigger message of mental health that a lot of people are not like. I know we talk about it a lot, but I think men's mental health, like whatever this boy was struggling with, I don't know. Like, because they said that he ran, so he was escaping from the cops, and I think he unalived himself. I guess because he's probably throwing his whole career away. Like he just, I just think there could have been so many other things. Like it really sucks because it's the second time that we lost somebody in the football world of where they just took their life because they were there. I think that pressure of you spent your whole life to get to this moment, get to like oh, mama's proud of me, I'm about to get drafted and stuff, and then there's this fear that you won't have this career. Like, what are you gonna do with your life when the majority of your life has been put into like football? And what if that's taken away from you? Well, I don't think I need to be here anymore. And that is not the option. That is not the fucking option. I'm sorry. Like, you need to figure out some other shit in life, but that is never an option. There's no reason to do that. Like, and then I think in his situation, things could have just been, like misunderstood, or I don't know what the whole situation was, but I do pray for his family. I know this is a big hit, and it's just like he was so young too. Like, god damn, like just out of what, just out of college. This is crazy, dude. So yeah, much prayers to Marshawn Nealon's family, um, to the Cowboys. As much as I hate these motherfuckers, you know, it's a big loss. The Cardinals is a to the Cardinals and to a teammate, unaliving themselves. But with that being said, let's move into week 10. These are my picks for week 10. All right, so for week 10, I got sorry, I need to drink some water. Fuck. So for week 10, I got Broncos, Colts, Jaguars, Bills, Jets. Ooh, do I feel hold on. How do I feel about that? With that Jaguars Texans game. I feel good. I feel like the Texans have just been so underwhelming. The defense is, I guess, good because the way they're able to hold these teams back, but the offense just don't be getting nothing going. I'm like, what the fuck are y'all doing? All right, so let's run it back. So these are my week 10 picks. I got the Broncos, Colts, Jaguars, Bills, Jets, Tampa Bay, Carolina Panthers, Bears, Ravens, Seahawks, Rams, Detroit Lions, Steelers, and the motherfucking Eagles. Go Birds. Yes, sir. That is my week 10 picks. If out of that one, it's probably that Jets game that's probably gonna fuck me up, but it's all right. All right, well, look, yeah, this got very depressing after that Marshawn Nealon shit. But yeah, that is it for the pod. It's been another episode of Problematic Lightskin. This is episode 19. I'm your host, President Lightskin. Thank you guys for watching. Thank you guys for subbing, for following, listening to the clips, all that shit. I got some more content coming out. I got some more. I got a couple album vinyl unboxings coming to the channel. I got some more album reviews dropping as well. But yeah, that is it for the video. Much love to y'all, and good night.